Well, I was so fortunate, Tracy. I was raised by parents who were very entrepreneurial. I lived in a little, we were lower middle class, but we lived in a little tiny house between my mom's beauty shop and my dad's used car lot. We had rental properties that I had to scrub out between tenants. We had orange groves that gave us the revenue from oranges being harvested every year. I never realized that not everybody understood the power of entrepreneurship and buying, building, creating assets. And so, but I also swore I didn't want to be an entrepreneur because that's what I knew and it's what I grew up in. I wanted to become that sophisticated professional that everybody else seemed to be. And that's the journey I started off on. I got my degree in accounting. I was one of the very first women in public accounting in the Southeast United States. And I loved it. I learned a lot from all the companies that I was working with. I saw how they did things right. And maybe even more importantly, I saw how many companies didn't do things correctly. But it really is talking about taking control of your financial life and understanding that school teaches us to be employees. And we need to think about buying, building, and creating assets because assets are what create wealth. Instead of chasing money and exchanging time for money, invest your time into buying, building, and creating assets. Yes, growing up, my father would ask me every night, Sharon, have you added value to someone's life today? And he's been gone for almost 15 years. But I still ask myself that every night. Have I added value to someone's life today? And it's very important. Wouldn't the world be a much better place if all of us concentrated on asking ourselves that question and became givers instead of takers? And so, we live in a world right now where we need that sense of community. We need that ability to help others, to give them a hand up, not a handout, but to help them and support them in finding their next greatest path.